First, you guys know what to do. Go ahead and leave your comments or your thoughts about it.
It's a great movie because it goes back and forth with the family conflict.
The dance that he did, it was a little bit racist.
I don't
the way she
agree
was
with
looking
you.
at him and all
I
that.
don't agree with you at all. Hello everybody, welcome back to Ask the Critics. I'm Rob.
I'm Dave.
Brendan?
And we're continuing our Ask the Critics segment where we have you, viewers and subscribers, ask us questions. Okay, well, this question from Creepy Miley Fan. Since Hollywood is only doing remakes and sequels, what would you like to have a sequel or a remake of? I know that's something you are not fans of.
Well, I guess there's one movie I always thought would be cool if it was remade. It's a movie from the 70s or 80s. It's called March or Die with Gene Hackman and Terrence Hill. It's your sort of typical Boja-style French Foreign Legion movie that, has a terrific action sequence at the end of it with the main character, like, wielding a mounted machine gun. And it's just like, it was one of those movies that when I first watched it, I was like, oh, this would be cool if Hollywood got its hands on it and did a proper big-budget remake.
Yeah.
What about you, Dave?
I'd kind of like to see a remake of Ghostbusters.
No, that's blasphemy. Well, why?
Ghostbusters not already a classic?
Why would you want that remade?
Just to see what they could do with it if they updated the special effects in it and whatnot.
Okay, that I agree with. The special effects in that one are kind of, outdated, but I mean, you can't remake Ghostbusters. Who would you cast?
If you're going to remake every movie with outdated special effects, you're going to be remaking movies forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, okay, well, for me, there's a bunch of them, for me, but I'll just say, there's this old 1930s comedy called Bachelor Apartment that I think could be remade now that was originally done with Irene Dunn. I think that could be made into an even faster, crazier, screwballish sort of comedy. And Your Highness, I think, should be remade because I think it could be made into a much sharper comedy like Danny Kaye's Court Jester, where it's not rely less on the gross out, dumber humor, but more, fast-paced, some more sharpened jokes and wits. So those are probably the two I would think should be remade, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, Dave. This one's from Astro Rule 25. Do you guys watch or play any sports? And if you do, name them, please.
I watch baseball, football, hockey. I watch a lot of boxing. I used to be in boxing for a while.
I'm a baseball fan myself, so I watch baseball. That's my favorite sport.
I'm totally not a sports fan, so that question just doesn't even apply to me.
Okay. DS Clubhouse 1 says, what movies are you looking forward to in 2011? Well, personally, all the ones that I'm looking forward to, I mentioned in our summer blockbuster video, it's Harry Potter, and I would like to check out the new X-Men prequel. Brendan?
I haven't really been following a whole lot of movies this year. I've kind of seen a couple of the ones I really wanted to, Super and Paul, but there's really nothing on the horizon I'm really drooling at the mouth to see.
Okay, and Dave?
Like I said before, I want to see the new Captain America, and I want to see the new Conan movie, Conan the Barbarian, remake of that.
All right, well, we got a bunch of questions from Freddy3911. We'll do some of them right now. Out of all of the few actors I hate, Matthew Broderick is at the top of my list. My question is, what are your most favorite and least favorite Matthew Broderick films? My personal favorite is Ferris Bueller and The Cable Guy. The one that I hated is the 1998 remake of Godzilla. For me, I liked the movie that I kind of liked is Ferris Bueller, and I also liked another one of his early films called War Games. But the movie that I did not like his remake of The Music Man. I thought he was not suited well for the part, and it just doesn't work if you watch the original or even a music, the stage version of it.
It doesn't really make much sense that it was remade for the screen, but he was in a terrific adaptation of the play of Master Harold and the Boys, in the mid-'80s. He was really good in that, and a movie called Election with him and Reese Witherspoon is just one of the best movies of the '90s.
Dave?
Yeah, I haven't seen really too many of his movies. He was good. He was good in The Cable Guy. I enjoyed that, and Ferris Bueller's Day Off is still one of my favorites.
I think he's pretty underrated in Glory as well.
Oh yeah, he was in Glory.
Yeah, Glory was a good movie.
Do you like the Lost Boys movies? Well, Brendan, I've never heard of these movies until this question was asked. It's from the 80s.
Yeah, I saw the first Lost Boys a few years ago. I mean, it's an entertaining 80s movies, but I honestly don't know well enough to say much more on it than that. And I really don't have much interest in the sequels either.
The direct-to-DVD sequels.
Yeah. With Corey Feldman, it's just like, is Corey Feldman really doing his best work now?
Yeah, Dave, have you seen Lost Boys?
I've only seen the first one, and I just seen it recently at a friend's house, but I've never seen any of the sequels, so I don't know much about any of them.
Okay, well that's it for now. We're running out of time, so Freddie, we're gonna have to do the rest of the questions in another video. But thank you for asking them, and for everybody else, go ahead and continue to post questions for Ask the Critics, and hopefully we'll be able to get to all of them before the end of the month. So again, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time on R&B Reviews.